here. We're gonna be doing a little bit of couple reaction to uh to some Reddit Am I the A-hole stories.
Really?
Some Reddit stories. I'm here with my beautiful girlfriend,
Um,
and
you.
we're gonna be reacting. I'm gonna read them, and we're both gonna give our 2 cents on it. Not that anyone asked for it, but we're here, right?
For funsies.
Just for fun. This might be the first video that goes up on our channel. We got a lot of high effort um, videos cooking up, but we thought we wanted to get something out there, something to where you can get to know us a little bit, and yeah, should be fun. So, quick glance looking at this post starts off with saying that they are not the a-holes. So we're gonna preface that. This is what the people think. We're gonna go ahead and read it. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm. I've
So,
already seen some juices.
okay. So let me go ahead and get started. Am I the a-hole for ruining Christmas for my BF's family? Me, female 20, and my boyfriend, male 20s, and his brother, male 20s, lived together peacefully for 2 years. A year ago, B's longtime distant GF, female 20s, so okay, there's two couples here, moved in. We were
Mhm.
initially friends, but the dynamic quickly changed when I got a kitten. The GF became paranoid despite our cats getting along great, and blamed my kitten for every issue, no matter how unreasonable. I was told my 10-week-old cat should be trained not to enter her room after she left her door open and something broke. I spent months over accommodating her to avoid conflict, constantly walking on eggshells. The core issue was for that 6 months, the GF did virtually no housework, never touched a broom, dishwasher, or common area while staying home. Our BF also became lazier, only doing the bare minimum. Me and my BF were feeling overwhelmed with our work and school schedule, so I called a calm house meeting to suggest a chore rotation, without naming names. They immediately became defensive and demanded an example of what they needed to clean. When I pointed out the dried barbecue sauce on the counters, they denied it. And the GF accused me of attacking her. The brother reluctantly agreed to help, but essentially stopped speaking to me. The situation peaked when she neglected her cat's litter box, her only chore, for an entire week, in our laundry room. When I politely asked her to scoop it daily due to the strong odor, she told me if it bothered me, I should do it, despite me scooping two other boxes daily. I received a barrage of texts where she accused me of bullying her and trying to make her look lazy. She sent an itemized list of grievances, including the time I kindly offered them dinner when they were sick. The passive aggressiveness escalated. She later got blackout drunk from the anxiety I caused her, and her BF blamed me. She then blamed my cat for throwing up in her shoe. It was consistently something either my cat did or some way I slighted her. After another discussion, they agreed to try to get along for the least remainder. We said hello in the morning, acted polite, even cracked a few jokes. I thought things were getting better. B and GF said they had no issue with me and wanted things to be okay. Despite this, they canceled BF/B's grandfather's funeral because we were going, and they couldn't stand pretending to like me. My BF angrily confronted his brother over this. They then announced we created an abusive environment. Left abruptly in 2 days, flipped us off while departing, and stuck us with the full rent and bills. We have been blocked ever since. Every year, my BF's large family gathers at a cabin for Christmas. Now the siblings are divided and arguing over who should attend. Me and my BF, or the brother and his GF. The stress is starting to cancel a long-standing family tradition. Some siblings are blaming me for ruining Christmas by starting the conflict. I feel I started a terrible domino effect. Am I the a-hole?
No,
No. Figgy's quickly gonna
for
say no.
sure no.
I feel like the real.
Boy, I
No, you go first. You say.
oh, it's just like I hate when people don't do their things, right?
Hmm.
And it's like hello, you have one chore and you don't do it. My bad, my mic.
So
You
yeah,
feel me?
yeah, I
That's
feel
already
you.
like okay.
I tell you, I feel like the real a-hole here is the cats. It seems like they caused a lot of problems around that house. Now, whether it was her kitten or the other cat, it just seems like the cats caused a lot of problems.
Mhm.
So I don't know. I
The
feel
poor
like
cat. But
I
she
feel like
got
in
drunk. She,
yeah, but what's it called? I don't get the drunk sentence. It's like she literally got blackout drunk from the anxiety I caused her, and her BF blamed me. like it's not like she did anything when she was drunk, but I guess she's not supposed to be getting drunk. But they're 20s, and even in the U.S. you can drink in your 20s, as long as you're not actually 20. So I don't get the point of just pointing that out. I'm sorry, it seems like
No,
something
I think
she.
it's the part where it says like she then blamed my cat for throw up in her shoe. Wait,
But I don't know. I don't know if that goes with the blackout drunk part.
the blackout. Yeah, never mind.
I don't know. Well, I'm gonna give it her. Yeah, she's not the a-hole, but you know, uh, I don't get the point of throwing in that she's drunk. Sometimes I feel like she was just trying to make her look worse. So this Reddit community would
Hmm.
agree with her more. What do you think?
I still think she's not the a hole.
All right, let's find another story. All right, next story. We got a pretty funny one here. Am I the a-hole for farting besides my girlfriend? This one, the people voted he is the a-hole. And so it's a quick little
There's
story.
no way.
Let's go ahead and read it real quick. She wants me to move out of the room when I have to. I understand, but it usually comes out when I do. So he just farts whenever. And also, sometimes it can be annoying to get up several times in a short span of time. Am I the a-hole? So yeah, that's basically it. Just wanting to get the character requirement. So I guess, he has to add that extra sentence to get the character. And then he says,
Hmm.
for fairness, I must include they can smell pretty bad sometimes. So Pookie, what do you think?
Hmm. Okay, if I was being for realsies, I think no, he's not the a hole. What if you just like explode?
Yeah,
Like, it's not like it just like happened.
I don't know. Like, I don't know if he's been dating this girl for like 5 seconds or something, but I feel like
Yeah,
I feel like it's pretty normal. Just like if you fart, you just go, "Oh, sorry," or some people are just real cool with it.
I would for farts.
You said what now?
No, 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 that's the thing.
I mean, I don't really. It's hard to believe, but I don't fart that much. The farting one in this relationship is right here in the call with me. So let's see what these people think. You are the a-hole. It's one thing if you accidentally fart, but it's another if you know you're going to and just let it rip. No one wants to smell your farts, partners included. Be courteous and leave the room. What's it called? Reading OP comments. This is a rage bait post, and OP is a loser. Let's see. I don't know. I just feel like I'll tell you, like a lot of these people on Reddit, they've never even sniffed a relationship before.
Yeah,
So I don't know, but like I feel like most relationships, you just kind of fart. And
I think it just yeah.
he does say right here, it usually just comes out. So I don't know. I don't
Uh-huh.
know. I don't know.
It is annoying. Like if I would send you to another room, be like, go fart over there.
Like, so you're telling me if you're like having a real bad night, like let's say you ate some pizza or something real oily, or if you're lactose intolerant or
Taco Bell.
something. Yeah, you ate some Taco Bell. You just have to like sleep outside. Like what? I don't know. Reddit labels him the a-hole. I'm gonna say not the a-hole. What do you think, Pookie?
Yeah, I don't think so either.
Yeah.
I don't think so either.
If you thought he was the a-hole, then yeah, I don't
No,
know.
like sometimes like I will move away. Like I
Really?
need to fart, so I move.
Is that true? All right, let's get into the
Let's move
next
on to the
story.
next one.
All right, here's another one, another a-hole label. So let's see. Am I the a-hole for not sharing my half of cruise credits with my girlfriend? I booked a 7-day cruise with my girlfriend. I told her I would pay the cost of it to make up for a previous thing I wronged her on. On the cruise, there's also gratuities that are more or less mandatory to pay to the tune of about $110. We had not talked about me paying for that. Okay? As a part of a promotion with booking the cruise, I had a $150 credit that could be used with any purchase on the ship. In addition, I use a credit card, Amex Platinum, which I pay 700 a year for, but which gives me an additional 200 credit for a total of 350. I told her that I had credit and I would pay for the cost of her gratuities, and I sent over the money. While I was at guest services, she found out that I actually had 350 and got very upset that I was hiding this from her. She demanded I give her half my credits. Her reasoning that we were a couple and this was a cruise. I was supposed to share half of everything. I argued that I paid a lot of money to get my extra $200 credit, and I was already covering every obligatory cost for the cruise, like I had agreed to. Am I the a-hole for not splitting the money I received? My opinion was that I was entitled to the entire amount, and she wouldn't even have felt like the money for the tip was hers, as I had paid the cost of the cruise anyway. Edit. If you haven't commented that it depends on what I did or if it was financially wrong. No, it was not financially wrong. I am choosing to not describe it because it would distract from the point of the post. But I was definitely the a-hole, so that's why I made up for it by taking her on the cruise. So,
Mm.
okay. Do you want to start or do you
You
want me to go?
say.
Okay, me start.
You got that.
So, I think the biggest thing here was this. To, the first sentence. That he went on the 7 day cruise to make up for a previous thing he wronged her on. Can you imagine how bad you have to
Uh-huh.
mess up to feel like I gotta take my girlfriend on a 7 day cruise?
On a 7 day cruise.
And then you're gonna sweat over $175? And then you're gonna sit down here and say it was not financially wrong. I don't know. It's kind of like okay, like you did something super bad. You're like, okay, let's go on a 7 day cruise. I did something so bad, and then you're gonna go,
Yeah, like you're like, you know what? I broke your phone with everything on it. Let's go Japan for a
I don't know, like it has to be something really like I feel like emotionally bad or something. Because like, let's say I had your phone and I just kind of dropped it and broke it. Like that would be like, okay, let me just pay for the phone, right? Like no
Uh-huh.
relationship damage. This guy must have grabbed her phone and punted it or something. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go with
Like it's something like he really.
yeah.
Maybe
I
they
don't know.
both.
Yeah, I don't. I feel like no, but if they both did something wrong, you don't book a 7 day cruise and say you're gonna pay it all.
No, like I feel like for sure that like before the trip he was definitely bad.
And during the trip, he was bad too. I'm saying he says, "I'm gonna pay for the
Yeah.
cost of the trip." What's it called? And
Hmm.
he says that these gratuities that are more or less mandatory, so you should expect to pay. It's like booking a trip to like, I don't know, Las Vegas and not bringing any money. You just fly there and you have a hotel. You have no credits to do anything fun. I don't know. Well, what do you gotta say?
Yeah, I do. It's like okay, if I was in this situation, I wouldn't be mad. But like, I think just knowing that he would say that like he was paying like literally everything, but I'm honestly really stuck. I need help.
Yeah, and I'm telling you,
What do
it's
you?
like it's like I don't know, like he felt like he did something so wrong. He had to get the cruise, and he's gonna sweat over 175 bucks. Like I don't know. I feel like if you're gonna invite someone to something, you gotta be ready to pay that extra 350
Hmm.
bucks or whatever. Like it's not that much. So yeah.
Hmm.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah.
On to the next one. All right. So this is probably gonna be our last one, but let's see. This one, pretty good title. Uh, but it's labeled not the a-hole, and from the title you would think he'd be the a-hole. So, am I the a-hole for letting my girlfriend be homeless? I started dating my longtime friend about 7 months ago, and while I've always had a crush on her and loved her, she person her personality she has wait. I've always had a crush on her and loved her personality. She has a recurring problem. Interesting sentence. She has a hard time finding such keeping a residence for long periods of time. She has no family that is responsible enough to her and to turn to, and her friends are either all moved out of state or married with children, so she doesn't have many places to turn to. Not long after we started dating, about a week, she confessed to me that she was behind on her bills. Rent, car payment, to the point that she couldn't provide for herself. Being a longtime friend and now BF, I helped her out by giving her $700 so she could write her sales. That helped until she fell ill and missed a week of work, so she would begin to fall behind again on payments. She suffers from a compromised immune system, so I wasn't going to hold that against her. I gave her another $1,000 to cover expenses so that she had more than enough money to make the upcoming payments and still eat. Then her uncle ruins the relationship between her and her landlord, meaning she only has a month to find a new place to live. She refuses to live with a roommate, and after a month, I convince my parents to let her live with us in my room rent free. Not long after she moves in, she quits her job. They were abusive to the point of law breaking, and she looks for a new one, taking about a month to do so. I pay all her costs at this time for another $600. Then she lands a job at a chain coffee shop and needs a new wardrobe for the dress code. I front the bill that I front the bill for that and the makeup for about $1,000,
Oh
including
wow.
makeup and new clothes. She starts the job and is immediately being harassed by the staff for her short height, some not even helping her get things from high shelves. She then falls ill with COVID and misses a week of work. The coffee shop demands she take a leave of absence for some reason, but we decided it's better for her to look into getting an older job back, maybe her other job back. I pay her expenses for another
Mhm.
700-ish, and she goes back to her old job. Now, after 4 months and able to make money, my folks want her to leave, having overstayed her welcome. But she doesn't want a roommate, and she wants to get a house with me, a goal I'd been saving up for, nearly a year at that point. Now she's living with the coworker until the end of the month, and will be homeless after unless I find and close on a house. She's upset it isn't happening fast enough for her, but I feel like I've done enough for her already, and she needs to square her own rigging and find a place to rent with a roommate until I have enough saved to buy the house. So what do you think?
I genuinely don't think he's a. I feel like he's been helping her for such a long time. But also, they've only been dating for about like 7 months before like he started helping her out. So also, I feel like she's kind of using him, but not really. Like I don't know the whole story for
Yeah,
sure. And
yeah,
then yeah, like you see, it was like I started dating my longtime friend about 7 months ago, and she's been having reoccurring problems, whatever, finding, which is like okay, yes, it might be bad now with jobs, but I don't know. I feel like they're not close enough, no.
yeah. I almost feel like, you know, what's it called? I don't know, like I kind of feel bad for her because yeah, she has a compromised immune system, so she's gonna get sick a lot. But where I kind of started losing my sympathy was right around here, when she lands the job at the chain coffee shop and needs a wardrobe for the new dress code, and uh, and so she buys, she spends about $1,000 on clothes, and then
Mhm.
she starts the job and what's it called? She's not getting help by anyone, which I kind of find hard to believe, but
Mhm.
um, the last thing I'll say is that yeah, like she's definitely taking advantage of him and his parents at a point. Um, you
Mhm.
know, he needs to what's it called? Realize his own thing. Yeah, I think it's good that he's saving up for the house, but that might just be something he does on his own. He needs to do it on his own time, not
Mhm.
rush it. End up being behind on the payment, and yeah, like you know, at least she got her old job back. But yeah, it doesn't seem like she's trying to pay him back. And it is a longtime friend, and that helps her a little bit because it's like sometimes when
Mhm.
you date a longtime friend, you guys already know a lot about each other, so you kind of skip a lot of dating
Mhm.
stuff. Um, but yeah, that's what I think. I don't think he's the a-hole. I don't think she's that much of an a-hole. But then again, she did also like take $4,000 from him. So I don't know.
Yeah, I think she's a little fishy though. I think like maybe she loves him. Maybe. I don't know. But I don't know. It's just I'm a little fishy.
Yeah. All right. All right. So, thanks for watching. Thanks for joining us for these Am I the A-hole Reddit stories, Really appreciate you guys watching.
Yeah.
Don't worry, we have better stuff coming in the future, We have some Minecraft videos, Roblox, and, really any game you guys want to see us play, leave it in the comments.
Drawing.
We do some drawing videos, just leave it in the comments. We'll get it done, just, let us know, and, thank you for watching. Anything you want to say? Any
Yay!
closing remarks from you, Pookie?
I love this thank you thing. That's it. I'm literally I love it. It's like I can frame
So yeah, we have our high quality ending screen here, and yeah, thanks for watching, guys.
this.
That's gonna be it for me.
Bye.
Bye bye.